Hey everybody, BTO Pro here. Today I'm going to show you how to install ClassicPress using DDEV. ClassicPress, if you don't know, is a fork of WordPress, and it's the business-focused CMS. So we're not going to get into the politics of why they forked, but let's just try it out. So download ClassicPress. Take me to their GitHub page. See, they just had a release recently, and I'm going to download it. And open up this zip file here. You see we've got it there. ClassicPress release. I'm going to put it on my desktop just so it's a little easier for me to find. All right, this window out of the way. There we go. So open it up. Looks a heck of a lot like WordPress. Probably because it's a fork. So I'm going to go on the command line here, open up another window, desktop, and then that is ClassicPress release. And I'm going to do DDEV config. Now, I love DDEV. I mean, you don't have to use DDEV to get this going. It's just my easiest way to do it. So current location, found a WordPress code base. Yeah, it does taste a lot like WordPress here. All right. So that's all you do with DDEV, and then I'm going to run DDEV start. And it's going to ask me for credentials. You can imagine that I just ran that in another window. So ran that command, and now it's going to set up its little router here. And at the end, it'll hopefully say, hey, I'm ready to go. There we go. Okay. So I have a horrific folder name. Probably should have made it like ClassicPress or something, but all right, so now paste this in here. I'm okay with that not being a safe location. That just comes up because I'm running on HTTPS with this DDEV setup. All right, install in English, site title, Viva, and admin, obviously, and the greatest admin password of all time, which is also admin. Yes, I'm going to confirm use a week, and don't index my site chart. Sorry, that's not a valid email address. Duh. At admin.admin. Silly me. Ah, there we go. Okay. Log in with your chosen password. This is part of why I love DDEV, though. I mean, look, I'm up and running. It's insane how much it reduces the complexity involved. I mean, you can get other things to do that, sure. But so the real reason that I want this is obviously to try and put HAX in it. Because I don't know, I work on a project called HAX and Web. And so assuming I'm going to go into the plugins directory. Now I have a HAX all the things meta repository that just has a whole bunch of platforms in it. So I'm going to put ClassicPress into this as well. But let's go into where it is in WordPress. So there's a web components folder, and there's a plugins folder with these two plugins. So I'm going to copy those, put them over there. And the thing that'll be of interest to me in this whole process is, you see, I had to get the Classic editor in WordPress. And in ClassicPress, one of their big things is that there is no such thing as a Classic editor. There's just the way that it works. So let's look at plugins. Okay, those register. Sweet. So let's activate the HAX plugin and the Web Components plugin. Okay. No difference there. So here's the, okay, so those loaded. We're going to load off of the Penn State CDN, so I don't actually have to install anything locally. It's kind of cool. Posts, hello world. Heyo. It would appear that we are now able to HAX the ClassicPress. And so by HAXing the ClassicPress, that means that I should be able to put up this flaming dumpster fire GIF, have it automatically upload to the backend, and then put in gbug, because we all know what it is. So that's what we're trying to get away from here, right? Move away from the dumpster. I lied about the whole political thing. Anyway, so as you can see, got the same capabilities that HAX provides to other platforms in ClassicPress. And this is the fun thing with forks, if you're not familiar with forking stuff. is that it's basically the same, code base, especially initially. And so it makes it a lot easier for developers to and end users to migrate because at first the projects are the same. So we'll see where they diverge to down the road. Let's see if the other aspects of this actually work. Let's change this header to, this is a normal H2 tag. Okay. And if you're unfamiliar with HAX, what I did there is it's effectively writing HTML, writing like that image tag, some silly custom elements. You can read more about it at hacksandweb.org. But I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to update this page. And you see it's retained my changes on this side. But more importantly, now when I go to view the post, in ClassicPress, we've got our flaming dumpster fire there, which was the point. And you see it, because of the design it's in, that it has this side to it. It's not gonna show up in the exact same way because there's supposed to be a table here. But anyway, yeah, so that's ClassicPress. You can see it's really easy to get going in DDEV, which DDEV is by Drud. I would highly recommend checking out for local container-based development. That's how I got this going today.